Okay, so I have to preface. This is some footage that we captured while we were talking about how people can get into making and what cool things can they do with it while we're playing some TF2. So, enjoy. Alright, have you guys heard of the NVIDIA Jetson?
No,
No.
Alright, let me explain. So, the NVIDIA
sure.
Jetson is basically a Raspberry Pi on Russian steroids. Alright, specifically Russian.
Crack.
I don't know why. But imagine a Raspberry Pi with a GPU in it, like a proper GPU, and it's meant for AI. So
Okay.
I'm working.
NVIDIA's been pumping out a lot of stuff right
They're
now.
doing
That what
really
was happening
well.
with food.
They've got the Minecraft RTX, which is a relatively big thing. They've got the RTX voice. They've got a lot of stuff going on right now. So this is hardware.
Yeah.
That's
So
not.
basically, it's designed
Does it have like
obviously.
CPU and all?
Yeah, it's
Obviously, it
it's
has all
all
of that.
inclusive. But the point of it is that you can
But is
make
it like
like
super
RC
GPU
cars and
heavy?
stuff. What do
Oh,
you
okay.
mean?
That have like AI. Well, is it
Self-driving
like
RC cars, yeah. So
okay?
there's actually I
Why
found
do you
this
need a GPU for that?
because GPUs are really good at running
I thought
AI.
you guys were talking about pie.
Okay.
What the hell?
No.
No,
But
no,
basically,
this isn't for the video. Like I'm absolutely serious on this.
Well, no. This is perfect for what we're talking about. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So
do you want to explain a Raspberry Pi?
okay, so a Raspberry Pi is a small computer that is built all and soldered onto one control board. So this is
Oh.
special because usually you'd have sockets, and usually people would be upset if you soldered everything on. But the Raspberry Pi is very small. It's a great platform for learning stuff. Sorry, I got distracted. Um, but it's a very good platform for learning and building stuff based off of. So the NVIDIA Jetson kind of builds on that, where it's a very powerful with like CUDA cores and stuff.
I have a very important question.
Yeah,
Is it named after the Jetsons?
almost definitely.
Okay, good.
But it has Maxwell architecture. I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, which I don't remember which series chip that was. But actually, it might not be important either. But it can run AI on something the size of a Raspberry Pi, and you can run image AI and so do you know the Corridor video though, right? Like self-driving
No.
AI cars.
Oh yeah, that.
Well, it turns out there's a group of people that do self-driving AI RC cars that race,
Just tell
and
them
Oh,
I
that's
thought it
pretty
was
cool.
absolutely the greatest thing ever.
Wait, so when I think of a Raspberry Pi, like those like gaming consoles like your like school like lets you build and stuff like that?
Yeah.
what?
That's like a
I
motherboard.
have
That's
no idea what you're talking
Exactly.
about.
What kind of school lets you build a gaming
Or
console?
like the things that your parents would get you because they want you to do
yeah.
more engineering stuff. That's like build a computer.
Oh,
You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh my
That's
gosh.
It's
like,
just
and
like it's just
he's
like
got
a
completely the right idea. That's
it's just like
exactly
a
what a
it's like a
Raspberry.
motherboard with like things sticking out of it in like a plastic box. That's what I'm
Yes,
thinking.
but it's a
Yep.
very useful device. So you actually can run AI like
Imagine,
tracking on
Griffin.
a
Imagine an industrial version of that.
So just a little bit bigger.
yeah, but
Not necessarily bigger, but more powerful.
this is
Not designed to
actually
be built by a
meant
child,
this is actually
but
meant
designed
to
to be
go
used
into
by
a
a
thing.
professional.
Dang.
Yeah, like this would go into a robot. Sorry for talking over you. That was annoying. This is
Alright.
meant to be used by a professional inside of like a robot.
But so
It's
like
the yeah.
what would they be used for? Like I know
Uh,
AI, but like
So
what
so Griffin, you know when you're
specifically?
watching like YouTube Maker videos, insert any YouTube Maker video that I know we both watch. When they're doing anything that has like the
Hacksmith?
electronics, like Michael Reeves,
Yeah.
this is perfect. So he'll do electronic stuff, and the thing that's actually running the code and controlling it is normally he uses what's called an Arduino, which is basically the same thing as a Raspberry Pi.
Okay.
oversimplification, but yes. But for now, for this,
It is
sure.
an oversimplification, but they operate
One's a
almost.
lot more powerful than one's an
Right.
actual computer. One's like not actually a computer.
Right, but they do the same thing for the purpose of the explanation.
They do the
You
same
guys were
thing for the
talking
purpose of
about
the explanation.
like things that you would use to get it into engineering. I'm thinking about that. What would be something that I would
You want a Raspberry Pi? I think
something more realistic.
it's it's like at max $45. Like they promise never to put the price over 45. I think it was.
What do you use it for?
What do you mean? What do I use it
Well,
for?
what type of project would you want to make?
Actually, probably an Arduino is a better choice. I wasn't
I
thinking.
mean,
I'm sorry.
like maybe I could find like a list of like simple projects on the internet, see which one I'd be interested in.
Yeah. Here, do we have any good suggestions for new makers? When I say get an Arduino, the reason I say that is because that kind of you get ideas for what you can do with it once you've played with their examples.
Oh, wait, they have
So
examples.
yeah, they have a bunch of example code.
Um,
You're gonna want to
what's
buy
the
a
even
kit
simpler
though.
one?
Wait.
What's the even simpler one that I'm thinking of that uses
Microbit?
the? Yes, that's the one.
But those are
always-
really expensive, right?
No, they're like 30
Okay.
bucks.
Yeah, I would actually recommend a microbit because it's the most.
But Arduino, bro, it's like more legit.
Yeah, but how else am I
microbit is a
gonna
really
learn
good
it?
intro because you
Mm,
can sort of
My
see
tower,
what
my
you're able to
tower's
do.
on health.
okay, well maybe.
Microbit is an intro because it's easier to understand.
But if you want to actually build something, you're gonna want an Arduino.
correct.
Well, no,
but if
I
you're gonna
used
wanna
the
not give
I
up
used the
pretty
microbit for
quickly
my
on
automatic
stuff,
cat feeder.
Yeah, but if you did an Arduino, see an automatic cat feeder, that's a great idea. Oh,
Yeah,
I remembered
why don't
one.
you revise
Uh,
that project?
a project that I'm
yeah.
working on is automatic water for plants because I
Yeah,
go away
Griffin, you're in a
from my
bad spot.
plants. Poor
Yeah.
plants.
So, but I
Aw,
think you should
yeah.
revisit the automatic cat feeder. You should get some online servos. I can send you some
Do you
links
just
to
say
get servos.
online? Sorry,
You
I'm
should go
just
online and get
confused.
servos.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cheating.
I'm saving up to buy a computer. I don't know if I want to be buying servos.
Servos are as cheap. They're like
Servers
$30.
are like $30, dude. They're like $5. You
You're
just
correct.
gotta find a you just gotta find China, bro. It's a great
Yeah,
place. I'm
I've heard
not
they're
gonna
doing
lie.
great right now.
All right, that wraps up the conversation. From that, we move on to a talk about our favorite YouTubers. So check back in to see if we've posted that video yet. Whenever you get a chance, you might enjoy it if you like this one. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.